Hey Jarek, what's up? I'm just trying to see if I can get Captain's Banquet with a console because I messed up last time. I'm not sure if this actually works. Yeah, it's okay. We had a lot of what's the word, carrying boxes and stuff. So I'm quite done. You know what I mean? But other than that, it's okay. Yeah, I'm not quite sure if this actually works. Let's see. If I were you, I'd burn all my possessions. Perhaps keep 5 of them. Man, I'd really like to get rid of some stuff, some older stuff, but it's like, if stuff still works, even though it's old, it's such a worst. Just such a waste of money. Okay, let's see if the Captain's Banquet actually applies this way, because it gets added as an ability. Don't know if that actually works. Let's see. Nah, doesn't work. Such a shame. Yeah, that's really annoying. So, we cannot have Captain's Banquet, even if we try to cheat. The question is, does it bring you joy? Nah, not everything. It's mostly stuff that's like practical. But what can you do? Purge it with fire. Yeah, I'd like to, but we're not rich. We can't afford fire. You know exactly what I mean. Also, throwing it in a lake would be pollution. We don't do that. Can I actually go over here? Have I been here already? Might have been there already. Do I have enough crew members? I do. If I didn't, I would have grabbed the Zorb real quick, but... Let's see if we actually got these XP. I'm not too sure. Yeah, looks like we got it. We could do this bounty. This bounty is fairly easy. But the thing is, to actually get credit for this bounty, we have to kill Nomu first, which is the guy I died to last time. On the last run. So let's not do that. We already went to Tikavara for Nature's Resolve, right? Right. The XP are like here, I think. Hey, Happa, ahoy! Moin moin. So just try to add Captain's Banquet with the console thing, with the Unity console. But apparently you can't add effects. You can remove effects, but you can't add effects. Which is really stupid. So what I tried was just to add Captain's Banquet as an ability. But it doesn't seem to do anything. And I can't get Nature's Resolve or Dawnstar's Blessing via console, or at least not via Unity console. And I kind of don't want to risk losing my achievements, so I'm not going to use the actual console. Oh yeah, I totally forgot to upgrade my version. Yeah, I completely forgot that. I wanted to do that before stream. Shit. I can't upgrade it while the game is open, right? Shit. Do you think that's a problem for today? Because I'm only level 11. I mean, I'm gonna gain a couple of levels, of course, but just don't take Primal Storm. Yeah, I didn't take Primal Storm anyway, like when I made my test character. So I don't need to take it. If that's the only change, then we're fine. We could go with aggressive and cruel now, because we do have Nature's Resolve. But one of them gets injured anyway, so that didn't do anything. How awesome. Oh, also I'm out of water. Why did I not realize that earlier? Isn't that amazing? Lots of food, but pretty much no water. Wow, that's too bad. I might have passed the XP. It's probably further down here. I don't want to get into Raccoon waters. I can avoid it. Well, we could still just surrender, I guess. According to Raddy, surrendering doesn't do anything but remove some food, some supplies, rather. I still don't want to risk my run on it. Okay, going here right now is way too risky. Where's the XP? Should be coming up, actually. It should be here somewhere. Why do I not see? This is weird, but I'm not gonna risk any more fooling around. Yeah, there is something here, but some reason I can't see it. Also, I'm wasting my water this way. Fuck this. Why am I invisible? The fuck is going on? Okay. That was me actually. I wasn't invisible. Deckhand. We don't have a deckhand. And why is stupid idiot not the navigator? She can be deckhand. For now. Hey Yoshi, what's up? Finally found a day to stream. Probably tomorrow. Not, but at least we did it today. Still in the middle of doing like prep for moving. We'll be moving on the 26th. But there's a lot of small stuff that would be annoying to put it in the track from the moving company. So instead, we're bringing some small stuff away. Okay, you got injured. Deckhand again. And why is my cook gone? Oh, my cook actually got killed. So these events actually work now. That's not good. My cook was pretty good. Stuck at Langras. Yeah, Langras is hard. Really fucked up fighter, but I don't think killing him means anything for PoE to save. I mean, it does mean that you get extra dialogue. If you're like in the Archmage circle. Especially in the DLC as well. It's in the base game and in the DLC. But it doesn't actually give you anything. Like, you don't get any bonus out of that. Okay, do I have a cook anywhere? We don't. Also, we need another deckhand, which we also... I mean, we can use shit your pants, I guess. Where do you move? Just slightly north to where we live right now. It's about... I'd say less than 100 kilometers. Okay, so we got a little bit of water there. Just go here real quick, fill up our supplies. Oh, I just realized that I need to get water from here. But we could get some food. The only problem is the food. Oh, there's a cook that's only a cook. That's nice. I can definitely take him. The problem is the real good food that I want. I have to go inside of Nekataka. But let's grab the cook while we're at it. Is that cook injured or dead? Our cook is dead, right? Yeah. That's annoying. Okay. You're the other deckhand. Both our deckhands suck. Because I have 2 jobs. Okay. Yeah, let's buy the cook. Let's get food real quick while we're here. I think I will keep it safe pre-fight. I'm gonna toy with it from time to time. Kill Theos, I guess, and finally enjoy PoE. Yeah. Do you have stunning weapons? Or like stun and thrown weapon? 51 hours spent in PoE 1. Wow, that's crazy. Did you get the Devil of Karok stuff? Did you get to do a quest? Because I think that's the most important one that I'm personally missing. Did the quest and kill Turn the Poor to get the armor in PoE 2. Nice. So yeah, the reason why I'm going here to buy food is basically right now I'm poor and cuttlefish is as cheap as rice, but it's +1 morale. So let's go for 200 maybe, because we also need to buy water. That's gonna be pretty expensive. Anything else I can do here while we're here? Oh yeah, we could go to the gullet. We definitely could do that. Oh, I didn't return the artifact, really? That's annoying. Why did I not do that? But do Bertano as well. Yeah, let's do Golod and Bertano while we're here. Oh wait, I have to turn in the bounties as well, don't I? Oh, I guess I already turned them in. Oh, I just didn't get the quest. That's what happened. I've never talked to this guy.
It is not as easy as it seems to turn a profit in Neketaka, but there is opportunity.
I'm going to do PoE 2 without Vicky, so tired of min-maxing knowing everything beforehand instead of just enjoying. Yeah, that was a good thing about my first playthrough, because I literally started the game on the day it came out. The bad thing was that I didn't realize a couple of insane things about the fighter Chanta I was playing, specifically about the fighter. The original cleaving stance, before it got nerfed, was super OP. And I didn't realize that until super late game, so I was running around with another stance and I wasn't using cleaving stance forever. And that is a downside, of course, if you don't look at what other people discover. But on the other hand, I really enjoyed all of the game, because I saw everything for the first time and I had to correct some mistakes on my character, stuff like that.
Not yet. Tell me. You are the one. I know sometimes I practice my speech. No one will unfuse my contacts. Maybe it's not the local truck. Agrasima, my friend. Emma prison is too kind.
Okay, we didn't quite level up of that, because we just leveled, so we're pretty far away from leveling. We could get a whore bonus now. I'm still so pissed that I have Hylia's bounty. I might get enough will to not care about resolve afflictions.
Found something.
And if I'm dragon, I'm immune to intellect afflictions anyway.
We must do what we can do. Care told me that.
I mean, I can become immune to any of the afflictions with the fully upgraded spirit animals. So that's cool, I guess.
I will give 300 very well.
I think she's the best whore because she's giving you like might and dex. She's also giving you resolve, but I guess it's 2, so it's still quite nice. How many bounties are in PoE 2? There's a lot of bounties. There's tons of bounties. I don't even know how many. But yeah, there's a lot. There might be more than 25. I definitely would not be surprised if it's more than 25. This is something like Ogre Cave. I mean, you can do all the bounties early is the thing. And there's definitely really hard bounties. One of the bounties is like a Naga fight. I think it's called Flame Walker Vasali or something like that. Which is pretty brutal. And then in Damage, there's an Ogre bounty, which is pretty strong. But it's not like the Ogre Cave, it's just a captain of a ship who's an ogre and the guy's fighting for him are human. But he's pretty high level. If you have upscaling active, then even at level 20 he will have skulls, which is pretty cool. Also, tip from you about Red Potion that was Stars Live. If I knew it earlier, it would be 30 hours maximum. Yeah. As I said, I was playing Paladins a lot when I was doing early game. Just after PoE 1 came out, I mean, 2015-ish. So for me, it was really big as well. Why am I even running here? I'll turn on the quest. Hey Megania, what's up? Median XL in 4 minutes? Or you mean the mod is gonna be released? Why did I not talk to her? So weird.
Hey, you the Watcher? Come here, the great master.
Well, thank you again, True.
I just entered Morg again, crafted tons of them, and just need one guy every fight to use potions in Steamroad area in like 10 minutes. Nice. Yeah, that area is really annoying because all of the reflex targeting attacks from like the bats and whatnot, so you're bound to take damage there. Yeah, I don't have Diablo 2 right now as well. I am definitely gonna play it, but I need to get it first. Oh, I could also go to the Brass Citadel, do that quest. Is there anything good at Sacred Stair? Not sure if I'm strong enough for that yet. They upgrade the resolution and the engine. Nice. Yeah, that's true, Megania. I do need to play Diablo 1 and 2 first. Definitely. For my fighter was one of easiest for me, but I didn't play upscale. Also was last area in game before Thas. Yeah. I mean, if you upscale Theos,
Business at the Brass Citadel. Once you're inside,
if you upscale the whatever the place is called, where Sun and Shadow, I think it might actually be harder than just the Morgue at the end. But then the fight against Langras is just crazy. God boon choices do matter in PoE 2. Like your starting items. This Hylia's bounty, for example, you get this if you do what Hylia tells you. Like restore the swords or something, I don't remember. But yeah, basically you get a food. If you rest with the food, you get this stuff. And it's really good for starting the game. I really like it for starting the game. No, it's not necessarily a permanent buff. It's a per rest bonus. It's a food bonus. So if you rest with something else, you will lose it. But it also has 3 uses. So you can use it 3 times. Let me find it real quick. There we go. So I already used it twice because I'm an idiot and I used it instead of Captain's Banquet. But yeah. I mean, I think you always can get the Hylia's bounty if you just tell the Pallet Knight when you start your game and you import your save. She will still ask you which god you sided for and what you did with the swords. You have to answer both of it separately, so you have to remember what the option was. But if you tell her you did the Hylia stuff even though you didn't do it, then she will still get, I'm pretty sure you will still get the food. Pretty certain. Just don't rest and it's permanent. Yeah, that's my main approach to this game. Like, sadly, I will have this permanently now, and I wanted to have Captain's Banquet permanently, which I already crafted, but yeah, then I was stupid. But yeah, usually in this game you're trying to stack as many rest bonuses and then don't rest. That's why I got the Whore bonus just now. That's why I have Dawnster's Blessing, which is also only per rest. And Nature's Resolve, which is really strong and also only per rest. So I will have all this permanently. But yeah, you have to be careful because you don't want to rest. And also there's some scripted events that will make you wait till evening. You don't want to trigger those either because that will count as resting as well and remove your per rest stuff.
Beat him. I don't have time to chit.
Maybe not the best thing for a first playthrough.
Not soft as down, but not. Here he comes, and I'm too late.
I definitely didn't do this in my first run either. Because I didn't even know it was beneficial in this game not to rest. Because in PoE 1, obviously, you would get fatigued eventually.
Huh? No, I didn't.
this is a private matter. 400.
For the first time in my life, if you see it.
Okay. Let's move on.
With sails unfurled and sword held high. Battle.
You have a site with all PoE1 choices at transfer. I think you can maybe read it in the wiki. Not entirely sure. There is definitely something. It's either on the forums or on the wiki. I've definitely seen a list, but I can't recall where right now. It might actually be on the forums. On the strategy blah 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 forums. Obsidian forums.
You're back.
You will what of the glove? I can take your discount as well.
One thing I personally found was bugged for me. You're supposed to get the cruel option when you do... Man, I can't remember any of the names. When you do the place where all the people turned into zombies, in Defiance Bay. Like, you can go up the tower, and before you go there, you can lure the victims of the vampire lady. You can tell them to go to the top of the tower, and the guy on top of the tower will eat them, and then you can feed the soul essence into you, and you get like +1 might and +1... No, +50% HP, I think. And that is supposed to carry over in PoE 1, but from 2 different saves, it did not carry over for me. So I'm not sure if that works as intended. Because I get that option in PoE 1 always. And I tried 2 different saves as well. Hey Matte, good evening. Okay, so we did that. All the quests should be updated so far. Yeah, let's go to the gullet now. And then probably damage. Maybe do some more exploring on the ship map as well. Bounties. I could get the damage bounties. I should be able to do most of the damage bounties. I'm not gonna try the ogre because it's kind of suicide. But like the little Zoribs in Neketaka should be easy. The Captain Imp or whatever he's called, Lord Admiral Imp. He should be easy enough, and the lady in the palace location that has her own house, she should be easy enough. The lady in Sacred Stair with her constructs, she might be a little bit too hard because she's got 1 steel clad. I might not want to mess with that.
Please.
And yeah, once I reach level 13, it will just be bounties all day because we get the Lurker form. And Lurker's OP. At least against trash mobs. But we're not gonna fight bosses until we get the dragon anyway.
Be careful. The gullet is no place for outsiders.
Because the dragon is just amazing for bosses. Also, I've wondered about what I said, that I'll be doing the mega bosses on this account, and I think I might not do the mega bosses on Trial of Iron. So I probably save after I've done like all the DLCs and I could beat the game. I'll do a save and it doesn't get overwritten in Trial of Iron anyway, so that's good. And then I just beat the game on TCS or on Triple Crown, no, on Trial of Iron. I'm sorry. And
Bataro's more. But what reach the Bataro said we would.
after I've beaten the game, I will probably do the mega bosses after and like reload if I die.
But next I see him. But I would offer it to you.
Check the option, only breastplate idea bounty matters. Yeah. You can get a cannon for the ship if you bind dwarf swords in White March, right? It's probably not one of the OP cannons anyway. Oh, also, the first time in a long while I can get this gold without having to use the drag for perception. Juicy gold. Usually I have to eat Ripple Sponge to get that. It's Hefric's nose cannon, okay. Sounds interesting, but I'm pretty sure the double bronzer, or whatever they're called, the OP cannons that everybody uses, are most likely better.
With my own ears. Dario said there's treasures in that place.
Then state your ways who want this. I told him. I called for the guards and why do you bring this to me? What is your business with me?
Okay, do we have enough money for Oron? Oh, we have 23k. Okay, I didn't even realize when we got so much gold.
You mean like this?
What do you require? A most agreeable arrangement. And we have already paid. Booking passage on another ship on such short notice would be most expensive.
Let's try the benevolent option.
Look around. What besides?
Yeah, it doesn't
I have a
work.
contract to fulfill. All ships leaving for Rowett.
We can pay less because of diplomacy, so that's nice.
So
I want to try a median X. Now. Yeah, Megania said the servers are down. So, probably not that easy to play it right now.
There's a key for and happy to help. I'll do what I can.
I wonder if I actually took the Cornet. I hope I did. Yeah, I did. Okay, cool.
What is your business with me? We'll just do it soon.
I probably could fight these guys. But why risk it? There's no XP or items in it. Also, it doesn't matter if I go aggressive now because I have Nature's Bounty anyway.
village was not like this. What say, then?
You caught the eye of someone if one's been told.
Attached to Hylia anyway. I think Hylia gives you like might bonus. So her bonus is really good.
I said B had did right.
I might mix her up with Galavane. It's either Hylia or Galavane that give you might. But yeah, it's true. Her choice what to do with the swords is a pretty good one. Oh, she's got perception. Okay. I mean, perception isn't bad either.
I also hear I cannot fatten all spoils. But for day, the queen refuses to increase our share of the prize.
Perception is strongest anyway. I disagree. In PoE 1, fortitude is so important that I always max might and constitution. If you fight something like Langras, where they can turn you into a pig, it's so strong to have maxed might and maxed constitution. My last character that fought Langras had 190 fortitude, and because of that, the mages that can transform you into a pig, they just couldn't hit me with it. And of course, fortitude is also against knockdowns and all that stuff.
You mean like this?
Petrify. So I would never max perception over might. I got 114, yeah. That will make that fight so hard for you. Because the thing that turns you into a pig is against fortitude. And if you get crit by it, you're just dead immediately. Because crit means like 30 seconds duration or something like that. That's why I always go with the blue armor. I think it's coastal armor, I'm not quite sure, but yeah, the blue armors. And then on top of that I always max might and constitution.
Please let me be. There's and hidden because they've got on still. If news of this outbreak gets out, these poor souls will get tossed into the old city. You've got a criminal type.
The thing is, if you're a fighter, you have a lot of accuracy in PoE 1. And you always get 3 accuracy when you level. So perception, it's nice to have it at like 10 to 40, you know, something like that. But maxing it, I always find more important stuff to max. (118 reflex and 58 will). Oh, 58 will is quite low. I mean, will isn't really that important in PoE 1. Because you can get immune to Dragon's Fear. There's a scroll that makes you immune, so I guess will is really unimportant in PoE 1. Okay, go right, go left, blah blah blah. With crit multiplier, sabers having that perception makes me crit for 50, 70 on dragon for AA. Oh yeah, fighter has fearless, that's true. They get straight up immune without having to use a scroll. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying you should dump perception, I'm just saying I wouldn't max it. I wouldn't max it over might, personally. And I mean, it's nice if you do a lot of damage, but if you still get CC'd by Petrify and by Piggy, like by all the fortitude targeting stuff, Your 50 to 70 damage on the sabers is not gonna help you if you are CC'd, right?
You look, but had I only known, I would like to conquer it with when you have the court. What do you require? Let us and it my associate among the root it for now. That once Gwenfin will when you will find a merchant.
We get a lot to open up.
Okay, we go right, merchant stall. Oh, we leveled up. Nice. I think I went alchemy. Power level 6. This got buffed. Applies second now. And +2 enemies engaged. It's definitely a good choice now. I don't know if we're gonna need this anytime soon. Yeah, let's actually go with this. Because second also lowers their HP, so even if they don't have healing, it still helps. I kind of want to get practiced healer, because for healing over time, any healing is affected by this. It's a big thing. After I read the talents, I think Barb is much stronger in PoE1 than Fighter. Barbarian is one of the strongest classes in PoE1. With enough preparation before a fight, or at the start of a fight, you can just one-shot pretty much any encounter. The only thing barbarians are bad at is dragons. But you can try to go for a similar strategy as with Rogue and Fighter. So what's the plan with this run? So basically I'm gonna beat all the DLC and all the base game, of course, completionist run. But I will, while I'm on Triple Crown, I'm not gonna, or while I'm on Trial of Iron, I'm not gonna do the mega bosses. So I'm gonna make a save before I beat the game, and after I beat the game, I'm just gonna attempt the mega bosses with that earlier save. And then, if I see that something went wrong during the fight, I can just reload in the middle of the fight. Even though it's Trial of Iron. But yeah, only for the mega bosses. First of all, I want to beat all content on Trial of Iron, of course. To die and reroll a wizard. I've done that so often now. Yeah, let's go with that. I don't hate wizards. I'm playing a wizard every second game. Yeah, can upscale Theos when you enter Sun and Shadow. And it's honestly kind of stupid to upscale him because he's really annoying upscaled.
But there is something I can get for you, yes? Tell me quietly.
Yeah, as Yoshi says, I don't really play like normal melees, ranger, stuff like that. I always have something with spells. And my last character was a wizard, so I don't know what you guys are on about.
But if the price seems high, there is a certain list if you get rid of.
Come on, let's get a drink of firmness.
Shh.
It's
I could get the helmet here. Because we can go with injuries pretty soon now. We have a lot of gold right now, so why not? I wonder how good the spell is. Does the Lurker get dex resistance or immunity? He gets dex resistance. The dragon might, constitution, and intellect afflictions. There's boots that make your dex immune. I probably want the boots. And I am might immune with the dragon, so I don't need the might boots. Yeah.
You need a blade or a bludgeon. Old money.
So we could buy this belt. It's pretty good. It gives you a second wind. Of course, a juicy damage reduction. Stop arguing against me with facts. Everyone knows facts are made up. Watch out, I'll ban you from your own stream. You tried that already. It didn't work. Yeah, I'm immune. I'm wearing an item to be immune to banning. Do I even want to keep this? I mean, I kind of want to because it's a unique and it looks pretty. Yeah, whatever. We're fine. But I can't use the belt right away because I don't have the Lurker form yet. And I guess I don't want to use the helmet yet because I don't have an injury yet. Right.
I don't know how you tell that, no?
What? Let us. Oh, what? What is your? As you said, though the other.
Does this guy have anything good?
She feared.
Oops.
Follow the wooden.
Nah.
You mean like this? If you want to get a locked, happy to help. There's a you for every. Get it? There you go.
Yeah, the fights in Sun and Shadow, you're always better off to avoid as many as possible. I always take a direct route, or route, I guess. That's what it's called. I always take the direct way to the next area. Like, stay south in the first area, and stay north in the second area. You can actually sneak by the dragon that's guarding the exit to the second area. It's shown in the video, the ultimate rogue guy. He does that too. I've done it once or twice.
Care told me that.
In British English, it is rude. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I usually try to talk British English because I used to live. Oh, I lived in Britain for a couple of months, but I'm not that good at it. Dragon is weak, yeah. But it's a pretty annoying fight because there's also all the ads, the shadows. It's a lot quicker just to skip it. I mean, if you're something like a paladin with sacred immolation, it doesn't really matter because everything will melt in seconds. Or if you're a chanter. Respect all to athletics. Hey Raddy, what's up?
See that?
British English is the only English anyway. I really like Australian English. It's so funny.
And where I see it, you've got
Australian.
You can tell me who sent you. What for? I've already said, and you had nothing even look yes, and now it pains me. And look at that other. Now if that does 30,000 copper ought to cover it. Bide where you are. Well, regale me. Oh, 30,000 copper. I invite you now. A deal will do.
I almost thought I messed that up. I do like Australians, they're much better than Austrians. Austrians are okay. They talk funny. But they're simple people.
It's darker than Audra's asshole in here.
To be fair, I know only one Austrian in real life and he's alright. See? 100% success rate.
All yours. Dario said you know what to do. We must do what we can do. Kier told me that. Stand back. Get ready for anything. Where's the rest? Is that it? There's an old temptress, what I'll wait here. Come tell you can take whatever you...
Gonna come back here later. Let's turn in the 2 quests and then go to Dunwich. Could take the ship to Queenspurs, which might actually be quicker than running back. Okay.
Need something? I could save an off.
This game seems like a lot of talking running around. It's been 1 hour, not a single fight. Yeah, I mean, it's the early game. It's how you get your level. You can level to level 16 without fighting, but I have a mod that gives me minus 20% XP, so I can't get quite as far as that. And we're gonna do some fights now. Yeah, early game is basically everything below level 16, I would say. No, I'm not almost done with the game. I died the other day, and this is a new start because I'm on Trial of Iron. So, this is just... Also, the days before, I don't know when you were watching the last time, but the days before I was also playing another character completely that got to level 20 and then did all the DLCs and all the mega bosses. So this is a new character compared to that one. Just mind flare the bosses. I wish.
Should you need...
That would be really cool if I could. I remember one time when he was almost done with the mega boss, the next day he was still wiping on it. Yeah, the mega bosses were so annoying. Do all the talking now, the meaty stuff is left for endgame. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm gonna start and fight more once I get to level 13, because I get the Lurker, and the Lurker is real good. So, we need like 3.5k. So we're very close. Very close. Oh, this is the slimes, right? Should I fight the slimes? I mean, I can always invis if I feel like I'm too weak. But I don't want to get one shot, of course. I could just walk away. There's no real downside to it. Wow, and the next ambush. I don't remember what this is. I'll just leave again. How exactly did slimes become a video game enemy? Ask Obsidian, they basically introduced it. Oh wait, that's not actually true. In Dark Souls 1, there's like slimes dropping on your head. I don't know if they're actually called slimes though. Oh yeah, it's true, jellies in D&D, like in Baldur's Gate. Yeah, you're right. I didn't even think about that.
Kira, but have you finally at least dealt for now? Wasn't hit upon my yard, but be sure that when it comes to the dignity on it, I cannot say that I did. Does the name Kaizo art? I sent an expedition. You have the cart. I am hoping that in better time. I do not Kira. Before the expedition, we won this if a crown. Take prepared.
Okay, we need 3k. You think one of the inventors of D&D had a bad experience with jelly? How can you have a bad experience with jelly? Jelly is the most harmless thing in the world. Almost drown in it. I don't know. There was also slimes in Adam 1992. That name sounds super familiar, but I can't put my finger on it. Let's double check we're done here. Yeah. Let's go. Ancient Domains of Mystery. Definitely heard that before. Oh, I can't give him directions. I'm not gonna attack him. This is a pretty easy fight, but also with 0 loot. I just got 3 ambushes in a row. Do you think it's guaranteed to get an ambush if you just left one before? Like if you didn't do the ambush and just left? Because that was super random that it was 3 in a row. Alright, what were we doing? We were going to Dunwich, right? Yeah. We could try and get the XP here. Real quick. Don't know where exactly it is, and I'm too lazy to open Thurston's map. Also, I forgot to get water. That's not good. My morale is already at 1. I could easily handle a bounty now. Mutiny, I mean. It's so weird that I keep saying bounty when I mean mutiny, Because there's like this old book, I think it's called Mutiny on the Bounty. I'm not sure, I only read it in German, so I don't know the exact name of it. But yeah, it's a mutiny on a ship called Bounty. That's why I keep saying bounty when I'm trying to say mutiny. Boutony. Okay. Some ale. 180 food. Everything looking good. Now we can go to damage. So damage will bring us fights. There's one fight on damage that I could do. And there's the new bounties you get in Naked Attacker, which I could do at least 2. And we should get the level up for the Lurker along the way. And once we do have the Lurker, stuff is gonna be fun. Unless Harper stealth nerfed it to troll me. But keep in mind the original damage of the Lurker was already halved. Yeah, I did test the nerfed Lurker. Like, I tested the super nerfed one that you told me about was 10 to 70 base damage. And I literally couldn't do a super random and easy fight. I mean, easy is maybe too much. It wasn't an easy fight, but not really something you would remember as a hard fight. You catch my drift?
I'll do what I can.
But yeah, it became super hard. And yeah, then when you adjusted the damage to a little higher, I tested it again. But I never had the Primal Storm on when I was Lurker. I didn't realize how good that is. I didn't realize that it's an on-hit effect, basically. I've never used the ability, even the original one that you get for the vanilla druid. I've never realized how good it is at all. Be it raw damage or be it electricity damage. And she's not backed anymore, so you can buy the unripened palm stone here. Which is super helpful because usually you have to steal it. Or you had to steal it when it was backed. And yeah, down here we get the new bounties. There's at least 2 easy bounties there.
I'm telling you, ask for Irina in the King's Coffin. You'll see stars.
You half-masted She's gotta be 9 years old.
I don't remember if I want anything from the treasure trough. But we might as well go there and check it out.
My old cat, a drinker, say he was bored.
The key and the armor. Oh, you get the perception key here, right? That's really good. Have to steal it, but that shouldn't be a problem. I have leap boots too, but I don't think I need them here.
You mean like this?
I might have to leap here. I mean, it's just a necklace of fireballs.
We must do what we can. Care told me.
Almost. Yeah, it's not really worth it. What does she sell?
Welcome to the anything in my
She's got white ward, but I don't think I need that. Don't need this either, I think. Theirs was easy. Don't know if it's intended, but only one statue attacked me. I had that sometimes too. It depends on your position. The perception range isn't very wide. Instead, I had to St. Edwin's. Yeah, I always use St. Edwin's myself.
Eagle eyes.
Yeah, I don't think it's worth waiting around for that necklace here.
Eagle eyes. I'll handle it for you.
I guess it's nice to know that you can get it, but I'm not gonna use it anyway. Okay, let's go here. I think we can get boots of the stone for free here, so I might as well wear those. Also, congrats for beating Theos. Yoshi, sorry that I didn't immediately say that. Was a bit preoccupied.
Wait an hour, alive, Dad. It makes no difference at all.
I've pulled plenty of gold teeth. I know the right way of it.
Maybe I'll pull your teeth just to prove you wrong.
What do you know? It really does make no difference. You.
This is the best cutscene in the game. Done 52 hours. Wow, that's pretty quick still. Even without the potions.
If you're enjoying, I'd be until I pay him what I owe. So sure, it's worth a try, I guess.
Oh, God. No, my course started.
Did all tasks and quests. Nice.
You mean like this?
Everything except Langras. Right.
Haven't seen you. What can I do? Got it? Unless there's something else you need. Look it.
Oh, I need an ingredient from him as well. So I'm gonna try and fight these guys. I don't have to, but Should be easy enough, I hope. If not, we're gonna use invisibility.
Well, if it isn't our...
Let's start out with Boar. Scroll this up a little. I changed my layout again because, interestingly enough, this way the portrait is not in the way of the buffs. So if you have a lot of buffs that go like way down here, you can still see them all. So that's really amazing. Oh, also everybody got terrified. I forgot about that. So let's kill the Pistoliers real quick. I don't know if the Thags of the Pistoliers put bleed damage on you. One of them does. Okay. He's gone. We don't have any bleeds on us, which is interesting. Let's go for this. Oh, also I forgot to pop accuracy before I went boar. Yeah, this time we're gonna use Counter Strike against the melees. Something I should have done on my death, but I didn't. Then I guess we're gonna run for the Pistolier. Or just charge for him, I guess. Okay. Pick up the sand. Oh wait, I keep forgetting that I can do this now. Pick up the sand 1.5 seconds, so let's recast that. One hit this guy. There we go. Get rid of the cipher. That should be pretty much. Never mind, we're taking damage. Probably want to redirect melee attacks again. Yeah. And this, I guess. Wait. Okay, let's go wolf. And then we mark. We don't really need to mark any of them. They're all super weak. Let's remark this guy because he's the last one standing. Yeah, fairly easy. Usually what I do to make this fight easier, if I have withdraw or invisibility, which I do on this modded druid, is I run down here, let the fight reset, and then attack them from around the corner. And sometimes like one or two of them will follow you and the rest will stay here. But I didn't think I needed to do that, and I didn't. So that's nice. We'll go now, we'll try out Median XL, maybe work on the game list some more. Okay, Megana, have fun with Median XL, tell us how it went. And thanks for the game list. I really appreciate it. I've got Boots of Speed right now, which are pretty much useless for a melee character.
You told me that. I'll handle it for you.
Yeah, one of these quests should definitely get us to level 13. And then it's gonna be Lurker time. $3k XP. I mean, we have minus 20% XP.
You'll need a rotten hagfish. Check Arker in the King's Coffin.
I have a pity and what? You might turn.
What can I do for you? Sure do. Actually, no. In any case, I suspect I'll. Damn! Lost.
Okay. We're really close. Definitely should get the level up. We need like 1k.
Don't need anything. Fair winds.
Oh, she's already gone. So I guess we go straight back to Radiant.
And now the...
Ladies and gentle pirates, and rapscallions too, you are in for the truest of mental treats. Without further ado, I present the Green Menace. Let us begin with our valiant new blood crews, the Lusty Rudder and Fortune's Folly. Two ships adrift at sea for weeks and weeks on a venture most daring, in search of the uncharted islands.
Woe and torture. Months at sea with no treasure to show for it. You sure these uncharted islands exist, Captain? We ain't seen land for days.
Were they easy to find, they'd be called the Chartered Islands, wouldn't they? If you're thinking to mutiny...
Land ho! Land ho! Got a lumpy-looking island coming on the horizon.
That's no island, that be the Green Menace. We're doomed for sure.
Souls and gold and glory, you will give these to me. For I am a god among gods, and a true menace upon the seas. Souls and gold and glory. Blame the dawn stars, for they have summoned me. And now, I must feed.
This will be the end for us, it will. Oh, Andra, take me now.
And that's the story of how Aethys sank a fleet of our best tars.
Okay, let's see if we get the level up.
You see the Green Menace coming. You sail the other way. Thank you. Donations and gratuity are greatly appreciated. They love us, do you think?
Yeah, we got to level up. So now we get the Lurker, I'm pretty sure. We do. Lurker unlocked. So his attacks bounce 3 times, which is really good against mobs. And apparently this is extremely strong with it too, but I'm not gonna pick it words because Harper released a new patch today where he removed this ability. So I didn't download the patch before I streamed. So now I'm not gonna touch the ability. I'm gonna upload the patch later. Your elements. This is a passive, right? Because it says combat only. I don't have to use this. Right. I mean, I could take Nature's Beauty, but I only have 1 level 7 spell right now. So, I'm gonna use that on the Lurker, of course. Let's actually take this. I think Lurker has an extra engagement slot, yeah. Oh, Wild Strike, I didn't see. Thank you. Right, yeah. When is it fully upgraded? It's power level 8. Power level 8, these are gonna be insanely good. But right now, till power level 8, it's gonna be Lurker for the most part. Yeah, so we can do bounties now. Bounties, bounties, bounties. We can fight to heart's content.
I'll do what I can.
Let's start off in Naked Attacker. Unless we find something we can do on the way. I could go to Hazongo, it's a lot of XP. Not a lot of fighting, but a little bit of fighting. And a shit ton of XP. Let's actually go to Hazongo first. Oh, I don't want to fight ships, so I think. I mean, I should try it. Don't get me wrong. But I'm gonna wait a little. Oh, I clicked too slowly. I really want to fight this, but nah. Does ship have various difficulties? Yeah, some ships are harder than others. There's unique ships that only show up when you have bad reputation with a certain faction. Those are really, really hard. Oh, there's another bounty we can do. And there is the Deck of Many Things, the Captain Thanek, which is probably the hardest ship fight of all of them. And then there's some ships that are just harder than others, like Freakers. This is, I think, the hardest of the vanilla ships. And for example, Crook's Captain, I think, is the easiest. Then there's also Rasoon ships, which are semi-hard. And what else? There's one Ogre ship. There's one ship filled with constructs. So those are also harder than like random ships. She's actually got a skull. We definitely have to be careful, and if the fight is too hard, retreat and go invisible. That's definitely important here. Okay, let's actually start off with the Lurker form before we do anything else. Um, 82. We have a lot of accuracy, so we don't really need to care about who we attack. Like, we don't need to attack the priests or the ciphers first. When the melees are in our way, we can just melt the melees. Could use this. Let's try not to use it yet. Yeah, let's just see. Oh yeah, and the Lurker also has abilities. I almost forgot. So I can send like drakes at the priests. That's quite nice. Let's actually slicken the melees. Set these over here. Put on the AI. Okay, these guys have 13 armor. This guy has 11 armor. So we want to attack the construct first, actually. So yeah, you can see the bouncing of the Lurker basic attacks,
I wish we'd known each other better.
which is quite cool. So that paladin died without me even attacking him, basically. Lurker form is called Forest Lurker. So we have 23 seconds remaining. We need to be very careful here. For certain. Yeah, I think I might actually want to retreat. Oh, I can use these abilities. I completely forgot about that. Okay, nice. I think I might not have to retreat. Yeah. Okay. So there you go. Just found out that Victor of Ran is in top 30 H and S games. What does H and S games mean? Why can I not attack her? Oh, she's invis. She doesn't look like she's invis. The fact. Oh, I changed away from Lurker form. Yeah, so this bounty is a lot harder than Nomu the Marauder, but as you can see, the Lurker is quite nice. That was a good test. As I said, I think we can just do bounties all day now. Oh, hack and slash, of course. Any isometric game for me is hack and slash. Looked like a pretty clean victory, yeah. I mean, I had several backup options what I could have done. Obviously, I could have used the other animal forms. Or I could have just gone invis and reset all my abilities. So the fact that I didn't have to do any of those, and I didn't even use all my spells. Look like easy fight next one, please. Yeah, let's go to Hazongo real quick, because it's close. I mean, there's 1 or 2 small fights on Hazongo as well. And then we'll just keep doing bounties. I don't think in the vanilla game there's anything scary for us right now. The bigger dangers are the DLCs. And of course, as I said, the mega bosses I'm not actually gonna do with Trial of Iron. I'm gonna do the mega bosses when I'm done with the entire game, and then I'm just gonna reload if I die. Big nerf for Lurker incoming. The problem is you have to make him shit if you nerf him. Like, as I said, the original nerf that you had for the Lurker just guaranteed that I wouldn't use it anymore. Like, nerfing is good and all that, but if you don't use the ability, then you might as well remove it. I just wait for Dragon and always use Dragon then, if the Lurker got nerfed too hard. But I think, like it is right now, the Lurker is for fights with ads, with trash mobs, and the Dragon is for bosses. Which I think is pretty nice right now. But of course you could also use the Dragon for trash fights. If you had to. He doesn't have AoE, but he has higher single target. Loaded pockets. Pockets are filled with more and rarer items. I took that for the very first time ever today as well. And I literally have no clue what it actually does. I don't know if it gives you items when you loot, or if it's supposed to give you items at the start of the game. I feel like at the start of the game I had 1 or 2 items, consumables, that I haven't seen before at the start of the game. Like some random items that you shouldn't get as early, like I had a Sigil of Darkness Wardstone. This was in my inventory when I started the game. Oh yeah, the helmet. I forgot to turn it off. Hey Kaiser, what's up? I always turn that off, but yeah. So I definitely got this item when I shouldn't have gotten it. So I think that might be what the loaded pockets do. But yeah, I don't know. Let's actually start with a different order here. Till these guys are here. Go Lurker. Use this. Slicking these poor bastards. And then watch them die.
Score one for Keyleth. I'll do what I can.
The slicking is foe only, by the way. Enemy only, so that's pretty cool. Vic is ridiculous. Fair point. You guys.
Eagle eyes.
Being so mean. Say maybe game feeling is worse than PE1, but fights are much better if they're fair. No, there's a lot more unfair fights in this game. Ever since POTD got buffed, there's a lot of unfair fights. The thing about PoE1 is that there's always mechanics that make fights a lot easier than they look at first. But in this game, they just blindly throw a ridiculous amount of trash mobs at you. So I would definitely not say that this game is more fair. That's the thing about PoE1. There's always a type of mechanic that will make the fight a lot easier to you. And yeah, the dungeon crawling is missing. The new DLC is pretty good, the Forgotten Sanctum. It's at least a little bit dungeon crawling. But yeah, it's not Card Noir level. Or even White March. White Forge. Finishing moves, slow motions, lots of new stuff. Yeah, I mean, doesn't really, like the finishing moves, the slow-mo, it doesn't really add anything for me personally.
We must do what we can.
It's kind of funny that they have it now, but doesn't really do that much. It's kind of original at the start when you get it. But once you've seen it twice or 3 times, it gets boring really quickly.
What? The soup's the feed. It's steak. No, not the way up. No.
I'll do what I can.
Don't know if we can get over here. Doesn't look like we can. It's like VATS in Fallout. It's funny to see someone's head fly off a few times, but then it's pretty boring. Yeah. That is my opinion too. Oh, he did Sladix. Yeah, that's annoying. So we get another injury, which means we have to re-get our original injury. I should have put on an athletic items before, but I thought you could leave, but you can't. Oh wait, we didn't even have an injury yet, so I guess that's okay. At least we can put on a helmet now.
Well, if you're sure you're not you, I'll handle it for you.
Yeah, I guess I could drink the pot. We only have the helmet right now. Yeah, you're right. You are right, Raddy.
Wow, thanks. You mean like this?
I don't think you drink pot, you smoke it. Derek the sarcastic man. Let's actually pop our accuracy first before we use this. Can't help it, Emperor's sarcasm is in our veins. That is very true. You are excused. It's pretty bad. It results in the blood carrying less oxygen. How is that? Get accuracy, slicking them. Pop this. Kill them. Literally.
I'm not sure I know how to do that.
Do you see the bounces?
I'm sorry, but you have to be stopped.
Did you see all the bounces that happened there? Sarcasm 0% hemoglobin. I don't know what just happened, but I like it. Yeah, it's a Lurker form. It's... Every basic attack bounces 3 times. It's very fun. And it's already nerfed several times. Like when I downloaded this mod for the first time, the bounces made 100% damage, but now they only do 50%. And also the base damage of the Lurker was 25 to 35, and now it's only 10 to 15 or something like that. No, I think it's 14 to 25 now. There's already several nerfs in place. And yeah, nerfing it further would just make it less good. Or it would make it not only less good, it would make it bad, and it would make it I don't want to use it anymore. The bounces are at 90%. Oh, I thought you wrote that they're at 50%, but maybe I misread that. Hey, Dreddy. What's up? I'm angry, Vic. You made Thurston a mod too. How am I supposed to ban him now? I actually made Thurston a mod like a couple of seconds before I made you a mod, because I wasn't 100% sure about the spelling of your name, whether there's like an underscore in the middle or something, so I had to scroll up in chat to find your name real quick before I made you a mod, and Thurston was just much easier to make into a mod. So yeah, that's that. But yeah, if you can't kick him, I might have to remove his mod when he ever joins chat, but right now he's not here anyway.
Let's go. Carry a warning of what you have seen to the other shufflers. There's not now. They got that shufflers many generations ago. They're meddling to our gods. See, if your fat tongue is I will be look. Do
Does your hand touch for it?
Your first attempt to contact me was brave.
So, I never managed to re-get my PoE1 ability here, so I'm gonna look
Why do you continue to follow me?
if I have some specific option.
Must want answers. But why do the biddings of the gods? That is a cruel bargain. To be a god's pawn. Beware. With the last time I walked Aora, I made a mistake in not yet. Soon this link will unravel. The soldiers in Naga, there were no threat to me. That if
If you have this dialogue, you should get it. Yeah, I never get it.
Love a baby, we're sure.
What's it called again? The snake sounds like Tatuccio from Pathfinder. That's actually true. It does. Yeah, I don't quite remember what it's called, but I never get it anyway. For some reason. So that's too bad.
We must do what we can do. We must do what we can do.
We must do what we can do. That's very clever. Oh, also, by the way, quite a nice side effect of the Lurker is because I have Dawnster's Blessing. The heal per tick is pretty high with 38. Don't think there's any specific good loot here, so I'm just gonna run through.
Scale ballad cowards! I knew they'd run.
Not in much of a mood to talk, if you don't mind.
Look at our beacon. Even the Colossus, the light. It's the Hamzanui will want to thank you personally for your help here. Clear skies.
Okay, let's find more bounties. I'm not gonna do the super hard bounties yet. Like the Naga bounty and all that stuff. I might actually be able to do ship fights pretty soon. I think once I have 2 level 7 spells. Trying to see where Thanic is. Let's go and do Nomu. Nomu is the guy we died to when the first run failed. But we were level 12 then.
You blink that you have returned.
Well, tell me what you have.
She does not squeeze, but only walk in the This is the first in the changeling, the dwarf, the Abidons.
But I will bear death.
Should Aethos
We speak with him once.
Space, 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 space. Space bar mashing is fun. Okay, let's go to Nomu. That emote looks terrifying, Dreddy. It's supposed to. It did its jobs. I think it's a danger to spacebars. It's always very funny when my keyboard breaks, or if my keyboard breaks. There's always something else, but not space, that breaks. But I've had this keyboard for a very long time. It's evil Gandhi, okay. A spacebar killed Rick's family. Yes, I'm out for revenge. Can you blame me? Okay, guys, remember this fight? Remember when I died to it?
I guess this is it. Did you feel that?
Because now I'm not gonna die to it. Let's do a little slicking. Yeah, this is a hardcore run. Yeah, I think you do get... No, I think Frostseeker is another fight. I might be wrong. Yeah, I already had one hardcore run where I got to level 12 and then I died to these guys here. But yeah, it's not gonna happen now, of course. Because we have the Lurker. And Lurker is just OP.
I need to hit with something else.
I actually want to target the Barbarian because he has less HP. Wow. Did you see the Druid?
The whirlwind. I can't get through.
So yeah. Let's see if we get Frostseeker here. No, this is not the Frostseeker fight. You haven't gotten Frostseeker yet. Unspelled T on my keyboard, half of the keys were working like they were rusty for the past 50 years. Yeah, that's what my keyboard always dies to as well. I spilled some liquid on it, and yeah. I keep using it until some keys eventually completely stop working. Then I have to get another one. Okay, I can turn in the bounties. And then keep going for more. Yeah, we're probably gonna find it pretty soon, Boucher, because I'm doing all the bounties right now. So I can eventually tell you. I mean, you could just look it up in the wiki as well, of course, if you're impatient. Yeah, and now we got the troll bounty. Over here we'll do the imp. No fun. It's the same for me, just looking something up. I always try to avoid that. After all, it's solo playing. Even if I wanted to enjoy the game with companions, I would steamroll everything on POTD. It is fun to do like combinations though. Stuff like Cypher's Mind Web, for example. I always enjoyed small parties like Trio. That is my thing. I haven't done it in Deadfire at all though. I've done it in PoE 1.
I'm not doing anything wrong.
Okay, Lurker. Accuracy. This. And then I'm actually gonna use some AoEs here, just because they're all clustered together real nicely. Yeah, that priest got wrecked. Okay. Don't need Slaking yet, but I could just Slaking over here, so these guys don't attack me. Or heal. Did she just say, it's immune? What was she even talking about? I guess it's just when they have a high armor class. She did. I mean, none of these guys were immune to anything, but I guess she meant the armor class. Yeah, threesome is a lot of fun. Even duo is a lot of fun, but in PoE 1, threesome was so much fun. Three's a crowd. Yeah, that's true. Fury Shaper seems to work good at the moment. The Terrifying Totem is fun. Oh yeah, I wanted to know for a long time, Boucher, do enemies actually attack the totems? Do you have to protect your totems, or do the enemies rather focus you instead of the totems? That's something I wanted to know ever since the Fury Shaper came out. They go for you. Okay, that's pretty cool. I have to try that class for sure. Yeah, I guess you have to manage it in the right places. I guess you have to put it in like safe places. But yeah, it's pretty nice. Oh, also there's a bounty here too, which I probably can do. If it's attacked, just move it in time. Oh, you just cast it again? Does it take resources to cast the totem? Yeah, 10% more attack speed also sounds nice. 1 rage, okay, I guess that's cheap.
You go in first.
So you defeated this ship-devouring beast?
Oh, she's actually here.
Yourself?
Is she? Where is she? I see a construct, but I don't see her. Is she down here? She is. That's pretty good. The Steelclad is here. But I think once she's dead, we're good.
Leading me dry. Oh, not this.
Okay, do that. Accuracy and then Slicken. And the rest should be pretty easy.
I need to hit with something else.
Yeah, Slickness so good against mages. Let's see how dangerous a Steelclad is for us. It has 16 crush defense and we only have 15, so we're gonna do minus 25% damage, but that's fine. We could flank it for more, or for less armor, I guess.
I need to hit with something else.
Is it still no pen? Wait, why is it not... Why is it still 16 even though it's flanked? Am I not close enough for the flank? I guess I wasn't. Wait, they can't be flanked?
I'm sorry, but you have to be stopped. I'm going to make them pay for this.
Weird.
I swear.
Okay, let me read chat on my phone real quick. Got 25 from Frenzy and 10% from Totem. Well, I can make... Oh, I get 35% speed and have high dex and the bow. Also great perception. Then you guys are talking about Passive Exile and Median. Yeah, I think Median just released like an hour ago or so. And yeah, I'm gonna try Diablo at some point as well.
I'm so sorry.
Also, we lost the Lurker form now. We could go in this. Before we do that, you have... What does this go against? Fortitude. 116, and this is 90-ish. Yeah, let's go with the animal forms, actually, that's true, Harper. I wanted to try Nature's Prophet, though. Let's try this real quick. Try this real quick. Oh, is this still Corrode? Didn't you change this to Lightning? It does a lot of damage though, either way. It is just panning. Why does it... Was that a crit? Oh, it was a crit, that's why. Okay. Corrode fits better, fair enough. Do I have Eagle Eye? We don't. Let's go Eagle Eye. Hit it with all the raw damage. This is... Why does he say it's immune? I haven't quite realized that yet. Immune to second, maybe?
Reap the whirlwind.
Okay. Let's use this. Use it again. Ah, it actually died to the extinctions. The thing is, I was in Nature's Prophet form, and you get pen with spells and acute. That was nice. Oh, and we actually got the flare. This flare is so random, sometimes you don't get it. At least I had that problem. Okay, and reset our abilities for this guy, which is very nice. Actually shouldn't go Forest Lurker against single target. I definitely should have used the forms against the Steel Clad, because it's single target anyway. That was such a bad idea by me. Got marked.
It's immune? Oh, that is so cheap.
Put on Counter Strike. Put on Unstoppable. Get this.
I need to hit with some.
Get this.
More where that came from.
Hit with this. Oh, I totally forgot about Tenacious as well. I definitely have to use the animal forms for buffing a lot more.
Reap the whirlwind.
Before I turn into Lurker or something. The thing is about immediately turning into the Lurker, the good thing about it is that you get the healing. If you get attacked by a lot of enemies, this might just save your ass. But I mean, the boar has similar healing, so I definitely could always change into the boar. No, mods don't turn off achievements. The only thing that turns off achievements is if you actually type, like if you use your tilde key and if you actually type I roll 20s. That's the specific thing that turns off achievement. Like, none of the other commands actually turn it off. Just this one, because it enables some other commands.
Tell me, are you I pay bounty if you... The Orlan wanders the wilderness on the island of Crookspur, northwest of Nekataka.
Okay, we have to get the Dwargos guy first before Bena.
We can do. Care told me that.
Right. Let's go for the trolls. Maybe. Oh, we could do this quest as well. It should be good now. Would be better with Dragon Form, but Lurker should be sufficient. Lurker or just the animal forms, actually. We really need to see you in a different game. Yeah, I mean, I've been playing a lot of different games before. Deadfire, I had a very long break of Deadfire for at least half a year. And the main reason I came back is because I didn't play SSS or the new DLC yet, so I just wanted to play the DLCs and do the mega bosses. I think beating PoE2 without the wiki will be a pain in the ass. I mean, it was okay for me on my first playthrough. I didn't have the wiki either, or I didn't use the wiki.
You mean like this?
It wasn't that complete anyway, because the game just came out. The only thing where it can be annoying if you don't know how to resolve a quest, I guess. But gameplay wise, you don't need the wiki because you have respec, so if you realize you misunderstood an ability or something and it doesn't work the way you wanted it to work, you can just always respec.
On volunteers, well, practice with now. The next spiel killer. All right, watch and
I find wiki mostly important if I've forgotten something that I did know in the past, but yeah, I've forgotten it, so I want to look it up. Or sometimes if you just want a theory craft, but you don't want to open the game to do it. But you don't really need it for learning how to play a game. Most quests are obvious enough.
I'm sorry, but you have to be stopped.
I got -3 with principally fastest. I don't know if it's fastest, but easiest is to kill Mad Morena in the Undercroft. And like, if she herself doesn't get you to -3, the whole place is filled with principally, and you will end up with way more than -3 if you kill all of them, and it's pretty easy. And it's also pretty fast. I don't think anything else is faster, necessarily. I definitely always use Mad Morena.
I'll do what I can.
Kira, a wave the size of a mountain.
We have to go.
No, I don't think there's a reward for +3. It's just when you get at -3,
No, please.
they send a bounty hunter after you. And the bounty hunters have unique equipment. And the armor from Principe is probably one of the best rewards that you can get. But I honestly never have gotten the other ones. But I looked them up in the wiki ages ago.
I won't let you down. Score one for Keyleth.
Can you do -3 to +3 in one run? You'd have to start with +3 and get it down to -3 after. In theory, that's possible. The problem was when the game came out, what's it called? Reputation was bugged. If you got a faction to +3, you couldn't lower their reputation anymore. But I think that got fixed by now.
Do what we can do.
I hope that got fixed. Because that was when the game came out. So in theory, you should just be able to kill them, get them to +3 first, and then kill somebody to get it to -3 again.
I conquered every city of the Greylands.
And guess this is it.
Okay, this fight is gonna be interesting.
I beg.
Probably want to slicken them. They're not immune to it. Yeah. It's kind of what I expected to happen.
Reap the whirlwind.
Okay. We'll use something else against this guy. What's the best single target Happa from the animal forms? Does any of them have more pen or more base damage?
I won't let you down. Score one for Keyleth.
No, okay. I guess I wait till this form runs out. And then we go with one of the forms. Oh, it's immune to raw damage. Is it? Or is it immune to afflictions? It doesn't say. What was it immune to? Weird. Let's try not to die here. Now we change. I guess we start with Boar.
Score one for Keyleth.
Because of the heals. Yeah, it seems to be immune to raw damage. Looks like it. Oh, also I have reduced healing. I may actually want to reset this fight. Watching the Spirit Shift mod, I think it's too strong even for POTD. I mean, it's not that amazing for mega bosses. It's doable, but it's much weaker than the Blood Mage. So I wouldn't say it's too strong, it's just pretty strong against trash mobs because of the Lurker. This is really dangerous right now. Let's try Counter Strike. We will nerf the Lurker. Don't nerf it. It's okay. Let's see how much Death Blows does here, or rather Executioner. That's a nice chunk of damage. There we go. Sorry, I don't know if I just said hey or not, but sometimes my brain forgets. So, hi, Sai.
Oh, you did not receive an invitation to my ember. As I will spare you that, you will be sure to tell that you might prepare in that.
Okay.
We're all in this together.
I'm pretty certain that if the Lurker just gets slightly nerfed from the state it is at right now, it will be useless. Yes, it's very strong right now, but it's only against trash mobs. It's not ideal against single target. And me personally, I hate how many unnecessary trash mob fights there are in this game. Which aren't necessarily hard, but they take forever. And they're just super annoying. That's why I like the Lurker so much, because while it doesn't help you with mega bosses or anything like that, it doesn't help you with bosses in general, it helps you with all the trash fights.
Watcher. Oh, I don't. What happened? What was? We just will and.
Oh, another level up. We'll talk about that later, yeah. I mean, give me your suggestions and I try it out, or like put the nerf in, tell me you can test the nerf now, and I'll test it with my other character, the non-Iron Man one. Okay, we didn't get this because we got the healer, so I guess we'll get this now. I kind of also want this. Let's actually start with this. Okay, let's do more bounties. So that's another thing the Lurker is really good at, is the bounties, of course. Which arguably might be a reason to nerf it, because bounties are easy XP and gold. But yeah. As I said, I'm not the biggest fan of nerfs. I just remember when Deadfire came out, and in the first patch, I think it was 1.1 or something like that, every single item in the game got nerfed, a lot of classes got nerfed, and people just stopped playing Deadfire, and they basically said that they don't want to play a game where they think of a build, and then when they're trying to actually play the build, it gets nerfed into oblivion. I mean, I kept playing for a little bit after the big nerf patch, but then after Beast of Winter came out, I stopped playing as well. Okay, let's go and do this bounty. Also, Harper, keep in mind that there's at least one class that's much stronger, and that's the Blood Mage. The Blood Mage is much stronger than the modded Shifter. I don't think there's anything even close to the Blood Mage. Let's actually run over here. I might have aggroed all of them. Not entirely certain. That would be too bad. If I did? Yeah, I did. Let's just melee these guys for now. Wait till there's more of them, which very quickly happened. And then we slicken. Use, or AoE, I guess. Okay, the wizard is kind of late to the party. But look at this. Right now, all this damage is not from the Lurker. All this damage is from Primal Raw. Why can't I attack the lady? It's weird. I guess she's invis or something. My game is frozen. Thank you for unfreezing. Per raw damage too high. Not really. The Cypher has similar damage. The base is 32. Maybe a slightly too high. I think Cypher base might be 20 as the lowest number. I'd have to look it up though. but I think Cypher might actually be more damage, now that I think about it.
I'll do what I can.
I mean, Primal Roar isn't that consequential to the build anyway, or to the class, because you can only use it twice. I mean, yes, later you get Brilliant, but even with Brilliant, you're gonna use your Brilliant to replenish different abilities, not this one. So this is only really good against weak trash mobs, once again. It doesn't help you against the enemies where it actually counts. I guess it helps you a little bit, but if an enemy like a Mega Boss has 8000 HP, if you cast this or not, it doesn't matter. And as I said, all the weak trash mobs that you meet in this game, they just overdid how many trash mobs there are, so it's cool to have tools to deal with them. That is one of the things that annoyed me in PoE 1 if you went into Khat Nua. While it was a great dungeon overall, especially with the Adra Dragon, the Wisra colony, and the Vampire Lord, a lot of the levels were just repeats of other levels and lots of trash mobs. So, basically what I'm saying, I personally would balance the abilities by how useful they're against mega bosses. I wouldn't necessarily... I mean, you still want some challenge. That's true, you don't want to just say everything is easy and there's no challenge. I can totally see that.
My brothers and sisters have set sail from Yucatán.
I thought the tribes needed them to calm the weather.
Wait, why did I go here?
We must answer the call of the Kahanga. If the outsiders do not trample us first, the Green God will surely do it for them.
Do not.
So Harper, the important question would be though, why did you make a mod for the druid? Did you just not like the variety of skills you have, or did you also dislike the strengths of the druid as it was before?
It is high time, my children. It is fitting. What availeth this? Even if they fail, from my ashen maw is the if I must keep the city. What do you know of my water shapers? This reminds me. Well, now would be the time.
Too boring. So you weren't bothered by how weak they were? Because Spirit Shift was really weak before. Using Spirit Shift was basically wasting time with the original druid. I remember when I played a druid, I actually was a shifter too. But I only used the shifts at super low level to restore HP. Like the initial HP that you get when you transform. That's the only thing
If you want to get a locked that went well.
I use Spirit Shift for. That's how bad it was before. I didn't actually use it to fight in the animal forms. And now I can actually use it to fight. So that's pretty cool. The Lurker is a class of its own. I mean, it's definitely playable without the Lurker. This class doesn't need the Lurker. But there's so many situations where you would blow a lot of consumables and stuff like that. And as a Lurker, you just don't need to. It's fun. For me, it's just fun. Lurker, good boy. Okay, we got all the bounties here. Let's do more bounties. And once we're done with the bounties, we're gonna be close to level 19. So then, Harper can nerf the Lurker all he wants, because we're just gonna be a dragon all day. And then he's gonna nerf the dragon, and then we're gonna start to wander into dangerous territory. Just kidding. The dogs are calling. Okay, have fun with your dogs.
Eagle eyes.
I might die while you're gone. Who knows? Because Lurker isn't strong enough.
I won't let you down.
It's very unlikely, by the way. Let's start off. Start off like this. And then finish off the M's.
It was something else.
Oh, look at this guy taking all the damage. That's crazy. This guy's always so tanky. I'm level 14 now. But yeah, the Lurker was at level 13. Basically at level 13 the God mode started.
Did you feel that? I guess this is it.
But at level 11, I don't know if you were here when I was level 11. At level 11 the Drake fight was much easier than with the Blood Mage.
Score one for Keyleth. I'm sorry.
I just have a lot of different forms I can shape through now. So even if a fight takes a bit longer, there's always gonna be the spirit shifts available. I'm definitely gonna use the spirit shifts a bit more again when I have power level 8, because they get a pretty big boost at power level 8. But right now the Lurker is just fun. Alright, where's the next bounties? Crookspur, right? Going to Crookspur could be dangerous. But I think we might be able to manage ship fights now. Let's actually get a level up first. Let's turn in the bounties here. And in Dunwich. Then we should definitely get a level up. Which might be another power level. I think it is actually another power level. I think it's every odd level. And yeah, as I said, power level 8, the spirit shifts become interesting again. And I think we get regen as a spell that we can cast, which is in this mod a one-time cast. And yeah, till end of combat. And we also get a pretty good paralyze, which of course looks a bit better with our intellect modifiers in combat.
Ado, my hunter. You have done it, my friend. You have drained the...
Okay. 2k more. We might get those on Dunwich. There's 2 more bounties. There's actually 3 bounties to turn in on Dunwich. How do my supplies look? $100, $1,733. Yeah. Should be enough to get to Crookspur. Also, if a ship attacks me, I might YOLO and try to fight. Then again, I don't need to. Because next power level will mean 2 Lurkers, so I probably definitely should wait. Because it's so close to level anyway.
I welcome. So, Deepuff, that's one down. Just finally, but halfway is half. I hope Cataract.
And this level up.
There's just the one.
Oh, it's not power level 8 yet. So I guess we need 16 for it, which is interesting. Not quite sure what to get. This is pretty good, but right now we only have one level 7 cast. Let's just go with this. So I guess I don't want to do ships yet. I mean, in the bounties I never needed my spirit shifts yet. So if I run out of my lurker farm on a ship, I can still scale. I can still go through all the spirit shifts twice. And at that point all the pistoliers, mages, all the dangerous enemies should be dead. Okay, let's go for Crookspur. Crookspur captains are the weakest ships, I think. Oh, this is DLC island, right? Yeah, this is a DLC. Kind of looks like Crookspur at first glance. This is Crookspur. Right, there's another bounty. I guess we don't have to fight Crookspur captains to get the bounty. Also, this bounty is really easy to split if we have to.
Eagle eyes.
Try to get close to the ciphers.
I won't let you down.
Let's start off with this again. No, let's actually start off with Slicken. Just one-shot the monk with that. Wow. Will we one-shot this guy? Almost.
Reap the whirlwind. I'm sorry, but you have to be stopped. You mean like this?
I can totally see how this looks a little bit too OP. The only thing I'm talking so much against nerfs It's because I've tried the super nerfed Lurker. It was 10 to 17 base damage. That was just so bad that you had to take Dragon all the time. Alright, where's the next bounties? This is a bounty. This is a lot of spirits. This might be a bad idea. I really should get my injury going. So I get the gloves with immunity constitution affliction. I don't know if these guys have healing reduction. Worst case scenario, we can invis out. Vic didn't choose the drunk posture. Yeah, I tried 2 different postures. With my druid that died, I had the very new one. I don't know what it's called. I had the erudite one, which was pretty cool. And now I chose energetic, which is not that cool actually. Of course, drunk is the best of all. Drunk is the worst. I mean, the way it looks is the worst, but it's called Drank, and that's why it's the best. Okay, this might be a bad idea.
I guess this is it.
This definitely might be a bad idea. Let's start off with Slicken. I don't know who I should focus. Let's actually use this real quick. And then let's auto attack for a little bit. Doesn't actually look amazing, the damage we're doing.
Did you feel that?
To be really careful. But it should be fine. We have Eagle Eye. Eagle Eye for 10 seconds. Let's delete one of the races. Okay, let's delete the other race. Okay, we transformed into human. So now we don't have any more lurkers. Start off with this. Is my eagle eye still there? It's not. That's eagle eye. Do this. Wait, did I not eagle eye? Oh. That's annoying. Then let's go wolf. Wolf is pretty good. Has low armor. Shouldn't really. Guess it has highish HP. Yeah, it seems to have a lot of HP, I guess. Oh, I got charmed. That hasn't happened in a while. Because we don't have Captain's Banquet, so it should actually happen a lot more. Alright.
We're all in this together.
So that was one of the mid-level bounties, I'd say. Definitely harder than the easy bounties, but not comparable to the real hard bounties. Okay. This is also bounty. This is one of the easy ones, I think. Yeah, they just got an ironclad. This is definitely an easy bounty.
I won't let you down.
Let's delete the construct. Just because we can. Okay. Construct is gone. Slicken. Do I have eagle eye? I do. Slicken these people. Could also use this, I guess. Yeah, easy bounty. Never really tried this armor. But when we're transformed, we lose our armor anyway.
We can do.
We get Frostseeker yet? Somebody asked about Frostseeker. No, we didn't. There's not that many of the type of bounties left where Frostseeker should drop. It's all these human groups, I think. Okay. So this is a bounty as well, but this is a little bit harder, I think. Also have stuff that we can turn in. We haven't actually gotten all the bounties. Most of them should be here. I hope.
Supplies! Get your supplies here!
Hunter, do you come to serve your coin ball? Then our client, you have proven to me that you know that Anadire, that she can be found in the west. We are not finished. Icorno pages through his. Imagine our work is almost finished. The Rathoon, he was last seen taking shelter on an island in the southern midpoint of Magran's Teeth. The coin does not wish him to stifle.
Right, so Rathoon is the last one here. Which means I should have done it when I was close to it. It's kind of a shame. So we refill on supplies. A lot of crap to sell. Oh, we could also do the quest right here in Sacred Stair, the quest where you fight a lot of undead people. I haven't gotten the actual quest from Ferrante yet, though. Let's actually see what we need. We don't need water. We don't need anything. I could potentially start Beast of Winter, but I kind of want Dragon Form for that. So I kind of want level 19. You could do a lot of stuff on Tikavara and on Pocokohara actually. Steel Preacher is one of the slightly harder bounties. But I don't even know who to give the bounty to, like, or who gives me the bounty. We could go, what's it called? Oathbinder's Sanctum. Oh, and I really need to get an injury and injury items, or at least the gloves I'm missing right now. Have the helmet already. Do this. Do this. Start off as a Slicken, I guess. Then wait for the other shadows before I use my AoE. Is that all of them? Nope. I could use this, but I'm way too lazy.
It's immune? That is so cheap.
It's immune? That is so cheap. Yeah, I don't know what she's on about with the immune. I think she means no pen. This, by the way, somebody asked the other day about the patch where POTD got harder. This is one of the fights where they added enemies as well. A lot of enemies, actually.
Score one for Keyleth. We can do. Care told me that.
I don't know if destroying these actually does anything. I used to destroy those mid-combat because I thought they can spawn grabs in combat, but apparently they don't actually do that. Maybe if you're close to them while you're fighting.
Did you feel that? I'll handle it for you.
This is a really awkward fight without Captain's Banquet. Oh, also some Lurker on Lurker action now. This is 30 seconds. Why would you run past this guy? Why? Oh shit, the spores aren't range. I didn't know that.
I need to hit something else. This? Yeah, something is...
Okay, let's see who's the better Lurker here. Because I think I am. I'm actually smaller Lurker than they are. They're much bigger than me. Feels bad.
I guess this is it.
One of the animal forms is probably intellect resistance. Resolve. Dexterity. Perception. Oh, it's not. Okay. That's a shame. Oh, the Prophet is. Nice. The Prophet is actually ideal for this fight. Let's get in the middle. So we can use this. Then I guess use this on these guys. Yeah, and then I guess we just auto them to death.
Score one for Keyleth. I won't let you down.
That damage over time is insane. That's not it though. This is it. Oh, the prophet doesn't have a lot of duration, I guess. That was annoying. I just realized that the duration ran out and I got immediately charmed. Okay, cool. Prophet again. Please don't charm me again. Thank you.
Score one for Keyleth. Ha! I guess this is it.
Nice.
I'll do what I can.
Yeah, the prophet definitely has its users. I stand by what I wrote you, that I think for the basic attacks, lightning damage would be better than corrode. But I can also see how corrode fits the theme more for the nature's prophet. I can totally dig that.
I'll handle it for you.
Wait, I never knew there was a room over here. What? I'm pretty sure I've never been in this room before. Ever. Oh, okay. Did not expect that to injure me. 3 might is actually not that bad. That was a super scary cutscene there. Yeah, I've definitely never been in this room before.
We can do. Care told me that.
Did we get? Nothing good. That's for sure. I'll go do those orbs first.
I can run by them.
Put the ooze closer together so we can cheese them with our bounce. Delete the troll because he's in the way. Oh wait, I didn't hit him? Really? I grazed him. The effect cancelled with regeneration. What? Do you understand that, Happa? Why does regeneration cancel the effect of extinction? Okay. That is weird. Man, I'm not gonna get my Lurker thing if I keep standing there. Bouncy, bouncy. Yeah, it was very interesting.
Keyleth.
Okay.
I won't hold back. I guess this is it. Did you feel that?
Gotta change to something else for single target. Can do this. I'll try this one more time. The effect cancelled with regeneration. Is he resistant to Dex? No, he's not. Yeah, that is very weird. It doesn't have a keyword. If it had like some weird keyword, I would understand. But it doesn't. How does regeneration cancel the effect? Oh well. Let's go wolf.
Ha! Score one for Keyleth.
Probably don't even need to cheese them down here, but I always do it, so I'm gonna do it. Okay, those guys got wrecked. If it's immune, why did it get one shot? One shots the enemy, it's immune? That's so cheap. The only thing cheap is that you just one shot whoever is supposedly immune to something. It's very ironic. Maybe immune to second? Because, like, I have Nature's Decay. Maybe immune to second?
I'll do what I can.
The weird thing is, that was mostly worms and Zorubs. I'm pretty sure worms and Zorubs don't have any immunities or resistances.
Do what we can do.
Should I fight these guys? They're kind of hard for low level characters, but I mean, I'm level 15 and I have Lurker.
Found something. I'll handle it for you.
I have the belt with resistance to Dex affliction, so they can't paralyze me with Garrot. I mean, we could always invis away, as long as they don't one-shot us, of course. Which they might do, you never know. But I think we're at the part of the build that we can risk stuff. Let's go for the ranged guys first.
Score one for Keyleth.
Then meh. Oh, why did they stop? Oh, they're immobilized. I forgot that it immobilizes. Makes using this much better. Oh, they still have the explodey thing. I completely forgot Rodgast have that. But they can't one-shot me with it. If they even get it off.
You mean like
I'm gonna risk fighting these guys. I don't think it's actually a risk at this point of the game. It's Oswald Cobblepot.
I can pay you. I can make you all rich. Just let me go.
Your bribes fall on deaf ears, Oathbreaker. We seek only to exact. State your purpose now, or die. You shall meet. I pray your.
This might have been a bad idea. Hear me out. I know. Oh, wait. What? Fight me. Think Slicken for now. And then we have maximum carnage with this. Wow, okay. I was scared of doing this fight, by the way. I mean, not scared, but I expected that maybe I need to go invis and just leave them. But scared as in I wasn't sure if I can do this at all.
How did you ever find me all the way? Whether those steel corrupt zealots have been after me for decades. God riddance.
The Sifter is totally OP. Whoever modded this, go home. I like it. I'm sorry. I can see how you, as a person who made the mod, are also concerned with balance, but I can just keep repeating what I've read, what other people said when patch 1.1 came out and everything got nerfed. 90% of the community hated it. I can't remember reading how a single person said, "Oh, nice, we got some nerfs. I wanted some balancing." Literally everyone hated it.
Let me join your crew.
He wants to join the crew. I don't think I have room for him. I'm kind of interested in what he can do. But I don't have free room for him.
Thank you.
But I think I can just put him in the stash. Yeah, he's in the stash. What can he do? Why can I not see that? Okay. Ah, he's crap. He doesn't have anything good. He has 2 jobs, which is already bad. Oh, also we need to switch out a bad deckhand for a good deckhand. Yeah, so if they only have 1 job, they can get higher level because they don't share XP. That's why I'm always so concerned with it. Alright, I'm gonna end the stream here. Tomorrow there will be more bounties, more fights, for sure. Not really doing these boring XP quests anymore. So yeah, thanks for watching. Have a good day or have a good evening. And see ya. Bye bye.